everyone, it's How To Videos. Good afternoon, welcome to my channel. It's been about 2 years since my last video. I'm excited to bring you some new content today. No, it's been a while, but this will be worth it. There's not many people in the United States with this lawnmower that are doing reviews, or at least putting up content around unboxing, the ship to order process, customer service, everything I encountered. So I want to detail my experience, soup to nuts, for everyone else out there that's looking to purchase this mower specifically. So I will now go ahead and get started. I see this arrived today from FedEx Freight. I ordered about a week ago, so it came on sale through the Greenworks site. It's the Greenworks 60 volt, nice Pro crossover Z zero turn mower. That being said, I've been eyeing this for a while, doing some comparisons between this and the Ego. Overall, I mean, there's one spec sheet the Greenworks Pro put out, which really lists side by side all the qualities, such as the battery held, at least where they are stored, capability inside, kind of providing a lower center of gravity and under the seat, which does really, provide, I think, additional traction, and not only, it's more stable, but allows you, there's an additional storage bay in the back, which I will get to at a later point in time. So, probably the other deciding factors, number one, price, the 6 batteries versus the 4 batteries. I mean, the 19-inch rear tires versus, 16 or 17-inch on the Ego. That was also something I was looking to hone in on. I didn't want to have to deal with a loss of traction or just this puny looking cheap electric mower. This thing looks more gas-like, I guess you'd say. It's beefy. You can't really tell me. They both have steel decks, so if you were to examine those comparisons, there's nothing really in that fold that would really pop out to you. But I mean, neck to neck, it's 24 horsepower versus 22. Torque is going to be incredible. Really excited about that. The Ego did have some more nifty features. However, if they're not willing to budge on price, given it was almost a full $1,000 less even with the sale, and you can use those batteries for other tools around your yard. I happen to have a couple of Greenworks Pro, whether it's the leaf blower, the weed whacker. I'm gonna probably acquire the snow blower. Video to come on that, so stay tuned. And this is what happened. I ordered about a week ago, as I said, through the website. Pretty seamless. I got a text through FedEx. It looked to be rather suspicious. I get this here. It's like, click here to receive a package. I'm like, what? Why don't you at least signify coming from FedEx, at least an email stating, hey, you're about to receive a text message from FedEx. I almost declined it or didn't want to click on the links. I thought it was suspicious, right? So thankfully I did. Greenworks wasn't too helpful with their website where you track the shipping labels. Better to go through the FedEx website, just as a heads up. It did, FedEx arrived right as they said. Came outside, greeted them, told them to stick this in the back of my driveway. And next steps will be using a screwdriver, as I have here, to take apart this crate, and then let's see what they left me with. So excited to get going here. These look to be about 2.5 or 3-inch thick screws. So you're going to need at least a 12, 16 volt lithium-ion screwdriver with a Phillips head. This part of the job is finished. Pretty seamless thus so far. About 20 some odd screws packed in this crate. I hope the lawnmower isn't damaged whatsoever. If not, you'll be seeing momentarily. And the one real selling point I think that Greenworks provided over Ego was the fact that they shipped right to my house. There was no confusion, no how am I going to manage to go to Lowe's and pick up an Ego without any shipment being offered. It's honestly pretty pathetic, the fact that it's 2023 and I'm not able to key in deliver to home option. I paid $300 to ship this. So that was, I wasn't like I was getting it for free. And I'd be willing to pay for the shipping on the Ego, but if they're listening, something that they want to take into consideration, the fact that Lowe's said you have to rent a pickup truck from us, find a friend to load it in, and buy some ramps, if not, and then try and drive it in without killing yourself. I'm like, oh, great. So that doesn't really help me at all. But anyways, I will get back to this. Probably throw these screws out, remove this piece of plywood, and see what they... Alright, so the next part, it looks like they leverage these metal pieces, I'm likely going to have to take socket set and disassemble, as well as taking the rest of these. This is pretty nice. See some Chinese writing on here. I wonder where this was produced. Probably shouldn't have left this on here, but anyways, yeah, let's take a look and see what we got here. Screws again. Perfectly useful plywood. Probably put this away in my basement. Save it. Probably a couple $100 worth. Take into account. Maybe overestimate, but still not a bad parting gift for disassembling the crate. Alright, now comes the fun part. How will I take it apart? So I'll expose what I've got here. So there's the same contraption on every side. I want to get myself box cutters, slash through this, and then disassemble the crate. And I believe on the tail end, I'll start to see the outlining of a mower hiding under here, and we will go from there. Probably could move it myself, but it's super windy today. Alright, and we're back. Got some wrenches here for the next part of the segment. I'm going to take this metal cage apart. I use some box cutters to at least thread through whatever plastic wrap they may have tangled this lawnmower in. Take it apart, give you some close-ups. I'm going to grab the camera and kind of do a quick walk around, and then hopefully get started. Let's see what this bad boy's got. I know I'm excited, bet you are too. Let's see what we've got in store. Still got more of these Chinese writings all over it. I don't know why they don't take these off. It's pretty embarrassing. It's like, hey, look, someone else is making our stuff. Cool. All right, I've got here, for your knowledge, a 13 mil, which doubles as 15 30-seconds, and this one is a 15, I believe, which doubles as 1/2. So lock them up, screw them. I'll keep these in my pocket. Alright, so this is the SKU number down here. Country of origin China. No shock. You might have already figured that out. So yeah, I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do with this bottom part. I guess I can collapse it, shove it in my trash can. I only guess, to be honest. But yeah, so these nice big meaty tires here. I'm excited to get this bad boy opened up. Let's see what the next layer presents. So I'll start unscrewing, and I will go from there. All right, let's see what we've got. I believe I can disassemble these now. Maybe not. Okay. So it looks like they're held together by additional screws down here. I'm going to try and figure out what I can do. And then I'm going to have to start cutting away all this plastic wrap. And then there's different sizes. Okay then. Let's get the scissor and get back to work. Alright, so I don't know if there's instructions. I see keys here. Just good. I see the batteries are already in here. This is the seat, and they go under the seat. So keys, yay. Yeah, I'm gonna need those. Okay, manuals, parts, because everything's on my phone. Okay, so I kind of have to guess unless there is some actual instruction manual if this thing comes with. Let me start to cut this away. Mulching kit assembly tools. Okay, I'll do another video once they're up and running as far as like walk around features. I'll go and press every button, widget, give you the rundown. However, this is just going to be strictly unboxing, startup, and that's it. This box says 60 volt compatible chargers. Okay. So I'm going to open this one up. I'll show you guys what's inside each of these. This one's probably a charger I'm going to need. Ooh, what's this? Hey, you're aware, these are 3 of the dual 60 volt chargers. I'm going to go in my house after I get these. I have the 80 ones inside. So I'm supposed these are 60-minute rapid charge. I will let you know. I can attest to that. Next step, I'm going to disappear in my garage and plug all these in. Start charging stuff. I probably would recommend, when I've read, not to put them on the same charger or the same plug, because they're likely will blow something. Let's see, I think I have a 15 or 20 amp I can use. I know most people have a 20 amp in their garage, but I'll be back. So this is the mulching. It looks like the cover for the chute. I may experiment with this and show you what the results are. Probably show you before and after. This ensures that all the clippings stay contained. I have a bagger, so I'm going to use the bagger. I'll have a separate unboxing and a separate install video for everything bagger related. It's the cover for the chute. So there's a little screw that screws on here, and some tools. Wow, yeah, lots of. Hope there's instructions in here. There aren't. So it just shows you. Oh, I see. Okay, so this is the hardware, part C. This bottom part is for the mulching assembly itself, and it shows me where to put the mulching assembly on. Okay, this is wash. This is all assembling the mower. Once the quick pour. Okay, so this is to assemble the screws on the zero turn kind of joystick controls. These are, I don't know, I guess I can. I mean, it's strapped to here, so I'm going to start cutting. As you can see, there are, looks like levers, or, so I cut these. I probably could have just undid them, but they look like zip ties. They're kind of like ribbons. Anyway, so I'll throw these out for now. This keeps it strapped to the crate. You can see over here, very clear as day, some of these ribbons that you're going to be encountering. I do like these tires. You get those really slick, no nonsense tires, don't require air. So I'm cutting these. These scissors are awesome, by the way. From Costco, they'll cut pretty much anything. Claim they're titanium, but pretty damn sharp. All right. on our way. Here is A, B, rolling this stuff out. All right, I got a couple more packages. I'm guessing the batteries are in the front. So I mean, my hunch here, let's see if I'm right. Seat assembly. All right, so I'm gonna highlight some more. This is all very well packed. I must say, as much as I make fun of the Chinese writing all over this thing, which is not really par for the course, I would expect, something like, oh, seal of approval from their U.S. quality department. However, it is very neatly organized, well done. Let me take that. The seat assembly I've already kind of removed here. And this was the protective covering I yanked off. Little by little. Look how long it's taken. An hour into the video and how far I've gotten. So, just for your knowledge, how long this is going to take. Cut this. The last one. I'm going to figure out what bolts are needed for this one. They're a little smaller, and I'm hoping once I get these off, I can finally just back this thing out. It's a mattress towing weight, 300 pounds. That's pretty good. I was expecting like 250, but 300 pounds is pretty significant. So this is the seat here. I'm gonna cut. It says controlling bar assembly. Don't know what I'm getting here, but I'll take a look in a second. This is, I'm trying to find the batteries. Here we go. Okay, these are heavy. This says Greenworks Pro 60 volt 8 amp hour. These are big batteries. 8 amp hour means there's a lot. I mean, there's probably, I think there's like 234 total. I'm not sure what this specifies. I read online, but anyways, so there are 6 pieces, so there should be 6 batteries in here. I will go ahead and demonstrate, see what we've got. I'm going to start charging these as well. I'll take a quick video of my charger, and when they're done, I'll show you kind of what they look like while they're charging versus when they're done, for your knowledge. Ooh, we have a fancy bag. Nice. Was not expecting this. Look, that's awesome. So in case you're ever, say like, so my situation, I have a shed in my backyard over there. I don't have power there, so I can't charge the batteries. So I'm kind of stuck, right? I'm at a loss as far as, what am I going to do? And this may be what I'm doing. I may just be stylishly hauling around my 6 batteries from my lawnmower. I'm hoping to order more. I can swap them out, like drive my mower here, boom, swap them in and out. Yeah, realistically, this may be the solution that I'm looking for. This is cool. And I will, a little close up here. So let's see what we've got inside. Real nice. Each of the batteries are individually packed. Very similar to the 80 volt ones. They come with, barely any charge. Bluetooth. Wow. I didn't realize the batteries are Bluetooth. They got some pretty sweet tech in here. Ultra power 60x range lithium ion 8 amp hour. These batteries are top of the line. I did not realize they were Bluetooth. I'm gonna have to read up about what exactly the capabilities are with Bluetooth enabled batteries, or any at least pros these may offer, or benefits. So I'm going to take these inside. I'll be back in a few minutes. I'll plug them in the charger. We'll get going. Let's see what's in here. I'm guessing these are the handlebars to drive the zero turn. Yes, it is. Here we go. Yeah, everything, I mean, no damage. No, I mean, I haven't seen, knock on wood, all the wood's gone. But, yeah, everything has been functional. I mean, I was even impressed. The batteries are Bluetooth operated. You can upgrade the firmware. I guess you can test them, the longevity. That's really unique. That's something else that you have that. They have that kind of confidence in the battery. Like, yeah, plug it into our app, test it. I guess these batteries are expensive. They're probably, jeez. I got a free 2 amp hour, not an 8. So when 2 amp hours go for like $200. I mean, 8 are probably like $500. I'm guessing. And that's the retail price. Where you can buy a lawnmower. It's a lot cheaper. So, all right. Got these. I'm gonna leave these in here. I got the hardware in the other bag. I just now need to inspect what else we have here. Let's see. Here's the seat. It's kind of stuck. They have a tow winch through the front, which is really cool in case you need to like back something up, like boom. Let me just reverse this out of here. I'll put the seat up close and personal, show you guys what I'm dealing with. From what I've heard, it's a pretty comfortable seat. I think it goes back and forth, I hope. I'm a big guy, 6'3", 6'4", whatever. I need some room, stitching, nice. Let's see. I'll reserve my judgment until I sit down on this thing. More cardboard. I think the lawnmower now should be like, if there's legal issue or something by my, where I'm recording from, my phone fell over. All in a day's work. A couple more things here. I don't know what this is exactly, but I'm gonna take a scissor. I want to get the seat assembled, these things in. And then hopefully, I probably could yank this thing off honestly, but I need to get these middle bars down so I can either move it over or just drive it off. I'm tempted to do either one, just get this thing going. For this segment, I'm going to bring you around seat, kind of close-up of what I've done so far, given it's getting late. I'll zoom out a bit. Yeah, there we go. There's the mower itself. In a nutshell. What I'm probably gonna do is now unbolt these two and then probably try and assemble the seat and the handlebars, at least whatever you want to call them, like the drive bars, and then I'll assemble the other stuff later. I want to get this thing off the pallet itself and into my shed. So the batteries are charging, and I'll show you guys that in a moment. To see what it looks like. It's a big meaty tires, love them. Some people complain the lack of traction going up hills. I think it should be better than the Ego, given the center of gravity is more evenly dispersed. However, I may change for something, perhaps more meaty, even more so. You've got room. I mean, you could easily upgrade a bit. I'm looking here, you got probably another inch or two to roll with. This thing is awesome. The cover, I guess, you put some couple bags of mulch, wherever you're bringing around, boom. Yeah, these are the controls. This will give you the percentage of batteries. I have the keys, they're in my pocket, I took them. Interesting. Is that supposed to be on? Oh, it is. So that's not good. There's a snafu by them. See that? Yeah, I'm gonna have to tape that on with like packing tape or something or other, because that is, if I ever need to access a manual, I need that on there, and it's already coming off from the factory. So one screw up. One thing I can note: tisk Greenworks. Kind of see underneath. Get a nice close-up CRZ 426 42-inch deck. steel. These brushless motors are going to be clutch. There are no, to speak of, there are no such things on electric mowers like belts. No belt to drive the motor, no belt to drive the blades, the deck, anything. You don't have to, oh, this is, if it gets stalled, it just shuts off. Or it stalls. Great. Instead of like, oh, I have a broken blade. That sucks. Got some headlights here. Pretty excited about that. And I'm going to give you guys a daytime view of this. So I'll put my phone down and get back to work. You'll probably see me next is going to start assembling the seat. All right, so I'm going to figure out what size to use over here. Look pretty small, honestly. Not the ditch, maybe a 10. Yeah, standard's a 10. Yep, 10. And oh, something bigger, maybe a 12. No, looks like a 13. This one already has a 13 on it. Is that gonna fit? What is it, a 14? No. It's too big. Go back to a 12. Looks like it's a 13 though. Alright, we're good. We good? 13 and a 10. Let's go. Alright, these will go straight in my trash can. I have no use for them. I mean, cool if you need a pallet, but not what I'm looking for. So I'll start to transport these. Leave this here for now. Close up of the batteries. I plugged them in, all 6. In the beginning, you saw they went from red. Now they're flashing green. See up top, they're starting to read. So don't be alarmed if they're red. If they start red, I guess they're less than 30%. I haven't gone through the specifics here yet, but looks like they're flashing green. When they're done, they turn green. So, making progress, guys. Boom. Only are a great Greenworks Pro. I have a couple of batteries in my shed. Next step supposedly would be to install the seat and then install these drive handles, and I can mess with the chute cover. The chute's actually for normal grass discharge is there. I'll play with that a bit later. Just want to get this thing moving. Batteries are feverishly charging away. That's something I'm not tempted to tinker with. I'll show you close up on this one. It does show you like here's how to install. I mean, you can go online where it's like manuals, whatnot. I think it's like a 60-page. I'll try and print it out and actually have it available when I'm messing around. Like I'll show everyone what the manual looks like. Got some more ink for my laser printer. Washer, nut, sleeves. It kind of shows you 5/16, protective sleeve. So on each of the 4 corners goes, and this is the seat, as you'll see here. Boom, 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 boom. C plug plugs in there. Cool. Okay. It's a heavy seat. It'd be pretty robust. So looks like I have to go underneath the seat and screw them in. Just want to make sure I'm doing this right. 1, 2, 3. It's a little dusty. Not enough. They probably should have put some type of a. So my hands all that dust. Or I should put some type of a protect coating on it. So I'm going to take a scissor, whatever it may be. Where'd the scissor go? Good question. So, the ultimate thing I want you to do is take the bottom of the seat here. The seat has 4 pins that go in. They're pretty easy to find. And then you're going to take seat, put a washer. Oh, it has adjustments. Nice. And then like this. Put the protective sleeve. Lastly, these are the protective sleeves. On top when you're done, voila, you have a seat mounted and fully operational. I'll see, it's a 5/16, so I think I have a washer to get, I have a socket to get under there. Mount it up and let's go. All right. Sweet. Now you don't want to drop any of these. Probably want to mount them washer and nut at the same time. So you want to kind of tackle it from underneath. Now I'm going to feel it out because I don't want to drop them. Be like, oh, where are they going? I feel it. I'm going to make sure because I can't see anything now. Probably going to stop if I feel any hesitancy of like, oh, I'm going to drop these and I'm going to screw something up. It's a one-handed operation. It's not ideal. There's got to be a way where I can tilt this thing up. Hold on. Oh, well, look at that. Well, look at that. Okay. That didn't take long. Got some nice springs, cushion. This makes life a whole lot easier. Now you can see what I'm working with. All right, so for your knowledge, here it is. Booyah. There's the seats. Screw these on. All right, so that's one. Not sure if you can see it from there. However, that's it there. I'm going to get a socket to cover it. I'm probably going to stop. It's getting late. I actually have to work tomorrow. So, back to my set. Looking for a 5/16. I think that's what they said. It's a 5/16 here. Yeah, that's not fitting. No way. Let's try it again. Maybe a 12. Seem to love 12s. Nope. 13. Bingo. 13. All right. So I'm going to tighten these. I'll hold the phone so you can see what I'm doing here. I'm actually going to use an extension, given it awkward angle here. Alright, so looks like the protective covering goes where? Don't know. I don't know where this goes, honestly. I'm looking. Here's the instructions once again. All right, about 48 hours have eclipsed since I last left this. You'll see I've changed clothes and probably sounding a bit healthier, I hope. So I got one bolt on the seat. It's funny, I already started playing with it, and there's some travel. I need to tighten the bolts a bit, and then it's actually sat on the rain, and it seems to be a-okay. I was a tad worried as far as like, oh, will this ruin any electronics? Seems to be fine. Obviously, it wasn't like a brutal hurricane or anything of that nature, but still something to make note of. Looks pretty solid overall. Happy the results, and I'll get back to work on this. So seat, and then I have handlebars here, and then hopefully driving this off the crate itself. I'll likely put some of that wood down that came with it, and then hopefully just kind of bridge the gap so it doesn't scrape the deck. This is my worst nightmare. I mean, it's at 4.5 inches. I probably can yank it up as high as it goes. We may have clearance, so fingers crossed, and you'll find out soon. It's the seat. Pretty robust from what I can see. This is what I was screwing around with last night, so probably tighten all of these, and then once we get to a point, I'll finish tightening the majority of them. This is what it comes with. Here's the batteries go. Yeah, that you want to keep sealed. You open that up, you're probably asking for trouble. But yeah, I'm curious. I just want to take a look in here. All right. I love it. Some good ingenuity, some good engineering here. Let's see. Got one more to go. The washer. And need the bolt. Something to note, those 8 amp hour batteries, far better than what Ego offered, and you get 6 of them, not 4. So I mean, overall it's pretty spectacular. Ego seems like they just want to jack up the price and have you spend more money. So now I'll get to tightening these. Alright, we're getting there. This one was tight. Just got to keep on going. See all the space I've got. kind of says to insert these. I mean, I don't know how it's going to work, but oh, okay, it actually works. There you go. It's your final product. I'll grab each of these one by one. I was shocked. I didn't think they were going to fit, but they do. This one I kind of screwed up. See that? It's a bit jagged, a bit rough around the edges. Okay, have ourselves a seat. Nice. Well, that's done. Focus on the handlebars. Okay. Let's take a look at the instructions for those. So you've got, it should be easier, 2 M10 bolts and the washers. And that's it. I have all my sockets. We'll see. I guess these are M10, so that's at the end of it. Probably the 16, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Connect this part to the seat. This goes in to make sure you're sitting down. The mower will not start. It's not plugged in. Just make note of that. Don't skip through and then like, oh, what's this thing? Yeah, it's pretty important. Anyways, there's where it goes in the bottom. Booyah. I think it's that way. Oh, is it that way? Oh, it's gonna go like this. All right, I was mistaken. I should have looked. All right, there we go. Okay, so for your knowledge, it connects like that. I'm gonna go get the batteries. So stay here, load them up, and I raise the deck to 4.5 inches. I think I'll have enough clearance, to be honest. But yeah, if not, then we'll plan out otherwise, and I'll give you a first-person point of view coming down off here so you can see what it's like being in the driver's seat. So I have the 80 volt, 4 amp hour and 2 amp hour battery. These things are way heavier. There's a lot of punch within here, so you're getting a lot of bang for your buck. I'll show you the way these batteries mount up, and they go in. Greenworks Pro. We'd be facing the inside, opposite, and about Bluetooth. I'll mess with this later and show you guys how that works. Connect to the phone. Let's do this. All right. The last part I haven't showed yet. Take this off. I'm gonna have to hold that up when I'm coming through here. I haven't managed to disassemble these. I think I can with that bolt. Let me actually mess with that so I don't. Curious if it's a 13. Oh, it is. All right, it's in a really awkward spot. Thanks, Greenworks Pro. So for your knowledge, we'll now attempt to take this thing off from the pallet. This thing has to, no. See if I can use my hand. Maybe. So yeah, it loosens. However, it's frustrating. I'm guessing there's some other screw inside. I need to flip this pallet over to get in there. There's probably like a bolt on the back end, so it's no use for me continuing to unscrew. I'm not getting anywhere. So don't waste your time now. I have to figure out how to get this bad boy off of here. You can't really drive it over the middle. I mean, there's nowhere to go. So you can put the pallet. Let's see what happens. All right, key in, ignition. All right, first drive. Let's see. I think I have to actually turn it to start it. Surprised nothing comes on. Here we go. She's on. 0.6 hours. I'm going to use my mower for 1 hour. So leave the blades off. See what happens. Put this bad boy in gear. Whoa. Going to show you. Whoa. Very quiet. Now, I'm not sure how I'm going to get this thing off of here, to be honest. I guess I could pivot all the way because it is going to be a tight squeeze. All right, so before that gets any more screwed up, I'm going to drive it forward with my one arm. Not ideal, but whoops. Yeah, I am very annoyed the fact that I can't take that apart and I'm stuck either trying to fudge this. Now it's jammed under here. I don't have much of an option. I might just go and lift this. I'll put the phone down and see what I can do. Now you see what predicament I got myself into. The blades aren't scraping. There. Alright, so I maneuvered it. It's going to get stuck here. But I was able to kind of squeeze around that. So I'm going to try and drive to the right and get it through here. Go. We're down. Wow, this is very fine tuning. My gas is not this either responsive. And it's in the low speed mode, by the way. So quiet. Very quiet. Playing around with it, getting the feel for the controls, you know. Alright, so something I need to show you, I've already noticed. I mistakenly, so one on this side is tilted this way and the other is tilted that way. So that's a problem, is one is like about an inch forward when I put them together. So automatically I'm going to undo that. I'll get my screwdriver. And I'm going to tilt them that way. And this gives me more room when I'm sitting, because I usually have issues. I'm tall and have big legs. Whenever I'm sitting, they're too close to my knees. I'm like, get out of my face, right? Make sure this is the same way. Something that I just noticed and I'll give you a heads up about. That's that. All right, so there you go. More to come. I'll depart for now. I'm going to turn on the lights. I'm going to mess with this. Lights on. Nice. There you go. All right, I'll be back, guys. So, hope you find this informative. I really appreciate you watching my video in its entirety. Not many of these mowers out there now, so I'm just trying to give everyone a sense of what you can expect when it's delivered. This, I will do another video on how the heck to get rid of this and take it apart. People are probably wondering, what do I do with this giant metal crate? And lastly, kind of walk around, expectations, steps, and then kind of the first drive. Stay tuned. Signing out. All right, good afternoon, everyone. How-to videos, back to the last segment of this unboxing and disposal video. I actually just labeled that or put a segment in the comment section. So, this is the metal least sheet it came with. I don't know what you want to call it, like a contraption they kind of welded together to hold the lawnmower itself. They strapped down the head. Pretty, at least solid tie downs, where they kept this thing in place during the pallet shipment. However, it's fully welded. I have no way of taking it apart. So I'm like, hey, what the hell am I going to do? Get a Sawzall. And I have a couple metal blades, 6-inch and then 18 teeth per inch. Not sure I have 18, I have 14 teeth per inch. I have a whole bunch. I'm going to go through. I need to get rid of this thing. A bit disappointing. The supplier didn't say, like, hey, when you buy this, get ready to either cut it up. I can come back and get it. That would be ideal. Some type of friendly eco recycling program, whatever, or at least identify the proper, like, tell you in the instructions, like, hey, unbolt this, but it's welded, so can't really do much. I'm probably going to start and cut this into 4 to 6 pieces that can fit in my trash can over there. That'll be that. These, I got to a point where they come out, but I can get some more screws. I'll take care of these last. I'm not that concerned. It's this. Think about it. How am I going to fit this in the trash? So I'll probably start towards the middle. I want to cut these in half. I can get them, boom, 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 get those off and running. I'll show you a bit more closely when I start making these cuts, and we'll see how this goes. So, got a Sawzall, 20 volt lithium ion DeWalt, extra batteries, extra saw blades. See how long this takes. Something you have to, I think I started unbuckling this at least, so I'm gonna screw right here. I'm gonna take this out and hopefully this metal piece comes out. That's my guess, and then I can put this in the trash, and I'll cut up the other four pieces. Back. Alright, honestly, I'll keep this hardware. It's nice. Out. And goodbye. Alright, back to my weapon of choice. Lesson learned, unless you have about a 4 to 6 amp hour battery pack, it chewed through my 1.5 amp hour ones lightning fast. So this won't run out of power and probably has a ton more torque than that. So let's see. I'm gonna get back to work here. Alright, so this wouldn't fit my trash can. I have to cut it again, but here we go. Alright, so knowing that this side needs to be cut in thirds, I'm just going to cut it here, cut that there, and then so pretty much 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. That's sharp. To go right in the track. Let's cut this bad boy. Last cut we gotta do. One last cut. This is the thickest one. Alright, all done here. See, I'm cleaning up. It's the way to dispose of this. It seems as if it worked. It's gone. Look. More unsightly metal crate left behind. And definitely the corded Sawzall for the win. Much quicker, much more torque. Anyway, so peace out. I'll be back with more reviews later.